Nelson Mandela, leader of South Africa who broke the country free from apartheid and oppression, once said, "If you talk to a man in a language he understands, that goes to his head. If you talk to him in his language, that goes to his heart." The purpose of studying the culture of a different and exotic group of people is for us to understand interactions around the world and to apply history to our modern ways. The Zulu culture includes very distinct forms of expression from our own, but we can see the influence of their traditional practices in modern forms of step, hip-hop, and other dance in the United States.
Throughout Zulu history, dancing has been the most common type of community ritual as well as the most diverse. This dance is the purest form of Zulu dance, as it is most representative of the Zulu culture. The boys and girls perform to a chant, wearing woolen skirts and rattles for their ankles to accent high kicks and frantic movements. Historically, the dance was performed before hunts and battles, but today it's performed at transition ceremonies, like weddings and coming-of-age celebrations. Another traditional dance, which is accompanied by drums and whistles, is highly associated with the Zulu people because Western cultures have not been incorporated into the dance. This male warrior dance demonstrates strength and control of weaponry. Another dance is done individually to display the traditional attire of Zulu men and women, in which dress is determined by age, rank, and gender. It is similar to a parade and is meant to show off attire and place in society. This dance, also called the gumboot dance, performed solely by males, includes music combining lyrics about current issues with ancient melodies. The men and boys stand in a straight line, following the rhythm set by the lead singer, and wear Wellington boots to create sounds without having drums. Other dances are performed at weddings to create a structured ritual in which families of the bride and groom can express mutual resentment and try to outshine each other through dancing and singing.
The Zulu people, originating in the early 1700s in South Africa, wore intricate clothing made from the hides and hairs of the animals available to them. Men typically wear aprons below the waist for the front and back. Isinine is the name for the front apron of a man, consisting of circular patches sewn together to add weight and cover the lower body. An ibeshu is the rear apron of the man, made from the skin of dead calves. The ibeshus of young single men are knee-length, whilst those of the older men are ankle-length. The amashoba are cowtails worn on the upper arms and below the knees to add bulk to the body. These adornments are seen in many of the dances. The men often also carry spears and shields of cowhide in many of the war dances and marriage celebrations. The njobo are the long animal skins worn on a man's hips. Unmarried women wear short grass skirts, often embellished with beads, while a married woman covers her entire body to indicate that she is taken, and wears a thick cowhide skirt colored with charcoal, and sometimes another cloth in white, red, or black. On her top, the woman wears a cover decorated by a secret message in beads, understood only by her husband.
Just as dancing is an essential part of Zulu culture, elements of Zulu dance have spread and taken root internationally to nations including our own. African American stepping, a form of percussive dance common in fraternities and mainstream pop culture, combines elements from the aforementioned gumboot dance along with military drills. In addition, elements from various Zulu dances have been combined to create intense dance workouts, such as Zulu aerobics, available on DVD to people all over the world. Because South African culture is so appealing, Zulu dance is also featured in tours, parades, and exhibits globally.
You're a good soldier, choosing your battles. Pick yourself up and dust yourself off and back in the saddle.